Hi. I'm trying to be glamorous, right? No, I have no makeup on, no hair, nothing. Nope. That's the real deal. Um, that's the real deal. I complained about it a lot because I didn't even know what I was in for, dude. No, I didn't. Um, no. But that's why when with green lights, so, dude, I don't mess with those. No, I don't. So, as I just said, with green lights, when people came into my electronics and they started coming around me, because I would notice people just around me outside on my journey this last 3 years. Take them 1 second to go, that has to be extraterrestrial, has to be, because yeah, I'm kind of like a city girl, but the shit I'm putting on my account is there's no possible way. Absolutely no one's going to argue that. And I had no idea, especially when they came around me initially at 2017. I had no idea what I was about to be venturing on. None at all. I knew I was saying unknown. I was saying unnamed terrorist group. I was guided. Don't say anything about Al Qaeda until I started saying, whenever that is on my Twitter account, the old one that the New York mob Twitter tried to make disappear. What does Trump say? It's going to disappear, right? He likes to use that word, I think. Anyway, so it's all still been collected, the old account. But I didn't start saying exactly who the far right was. I didn't know it was the KKK. I had to learn this as I went. And so that was despicable and horrible that they left me to die like that. And they still do. I'm right down the street from everybody. It's funny how I moved here. That's extraterrestrial too. That I living like a mile from the White House. Dude, you can't make that happen. My family made that happen. My fucking family put me here. And I really like my landlord. He's really sweet. I'm not ever going to abandon him and leave him with a whole bunch of Ku Klux Klan in D.C. No, he's a really sweet old black man. He's a sweetheart. I love him to death. But I didn't know that that's what I was in for. And I knew at 18, I was guided at 18. Here's a little insight. My family told me, don't eat the food, they'll poison you, when I was 18. So I knew when I went to England to stop eating the food. And ever since then, I mean, I'm smart, right? We know that. I've got some IQ. I could deduce, all right, since you were told at 18 about this, it's your time now to always be watching the food and stuff and the poison, the fucking chemical and toxic agents, because they're after your ass, these fucking white nationalist Russians now. And my family knew that I was going to do this at 18. I didn't know. I didn't even know when the general, and all the people in the UK and all the people at the CIA were like, what the fuck is this? The good ones, not the evil ones, not the Al Qaeda Team Zero ones. I didn't even know what I was really doing. I was just doing this because I'm capable of it. And I'm like, this shit has to be shut down because I know I can. I know I can. And I am. And I will. But I have to be careful because I can get shot to death. Yeah. Yes. Hello. I'm not invincible. Well, they have to prove this, but I'm pretty sure, pretty confident they can. I don't get COVID. In respect to all the people who do, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that was planned. It was definitely planned. And I know since I was 18, the whole point to this evolution of human kind is so you don't get COVID either. None of you, nobody's going to get no more COVID or no diseases, but we got to see, because at this point, I don't see them heading in that direction to be able to get any science here. Okay? I just don't. I don't see you guys heading that way. But maybe if I get out of this country for a while and I meet better people, I might see that there are people in the world that can get to that place where we're enlightened a little bit more than now. Let me be kind of nice when I say it, right? I mean, yeah, my foot is really fucked up. I said that, dude. If you haven't learned yet on this account, sometimes I exaggerate. We're all human, or I say something that maybe isn't the case. But most of the time, what I say, I mean, dude. when I say I really fucked my foot up, like stuff like that, and just in those lines, dude. I'm telling you, I really fucked my foot up. I shouldn't have been going down 2 flights of stairs in my little slippers, but it hurt. It's bad. The back is a lot better today, but it's bad. It was bad. And I shouldn't have done that. And I fucked my foot up big time. And I said it, I meant it. Oh, yeah. My green light, don't worry about wrapping it. Mommy, you're going to be okay. So this is something I wanted to share. Yesterday, I noticed with the things I was accomplishing physically, I knew it was just like, I knew it was God thought or whatever. I opened the door with the food I eat to my extraterrestrial family being able to replenish my body. It was a miracle that I was able to accomplish what I did yesterday and this morning. I opened the door I slept a lot for this whole last week. I got a lot of, I always do, but I got extra sleep, and I noticed I did. That was before I hurt myself, before the back. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I mean, you could scientifically take note of this. I'm not telling you to, but I am. And then I've been eating mad healthy like I'm supposed to, like we all are. And through that, it opened the door for my family to heal me, what they call miracle. It was coming from my family, and I knew it yesterday. I was like, there's no fucking way I could be. I made a huge batch of polenta breakfast and lunch. I'm going to have that I've had it for breakfast today. Lunch tomorrow, breakfast tomorrow. Even the third day, I mean, it's not bad. It's not rotten or getting bacteria on the third day. Culinary wise, I don't know if I want to eat it on the third day, but dude, it's food if I need to or have something. So, I did that. That's really important. I made all that Italian food, but think about what I did. I just put it in the pot and let it cook. I chose those dishes for that reason. But I made that food and I did all this stuff that I really shouldn't have been able to do with the injuries you just witnessed, right? No, but I opened the door for my family to rejuvenate me and give me this incredible resilience because of the medical stuff I did by sleeping and eating mad healthy. It charged them. I already been trying to tell people that there's metaphysical stuff going on with me. It always has been. But when I say those things, the KKK and all the rest sit on this account and want to rush me and send people to my house and haul me off to fucking mental health centers. It's just not legal at this point, all right? It's not legal. And I know they're not going to, but I'm hesitant to share and be really open and honest about how I'm able to do some of the stuff I do. To further my argument, a lot of these true athletes, get the same thing. They can do some incredible physical stuff, far more than what I did in my house. But it's on those lines. It's coming. Ask them. It's coming. Ask them. They'll agree. It's coming from somewhere. Yeah, it is. It's coming from my family. It's coming from your relatives. My family were related. The humans are related. They're distant relatives. I've known that. But I can't talk about this too in depth, too openly, because they'll come to my house any reason they have to haul me out based on the fact they know I'm all alone. They got me isolated no matter where I go. If I go to the fucking England, where I went because it was English speaking, if I go anywhere in America, they got me, I'm completely alone. So they can do whatever they like. And then I've got this white nationalist drug addict lady who's hooked up with the whole entire clan here who's in my building. But if you pay attention to this account, this whole country is pretty infested with the KKK and organized crime. So wherever I went, I came across, quote unquote, their people. It was only because I have the extraterrestrial guidance that I survived this. And so they gave me that strength yesterday, as long as I followed the roadmap of sleeping and eating and taking care of my physical body so they could get through. They gave me that, they gave me the strength to do what I had to do. Now all my garbage is out of here. I've got food here. My bed is clean. It's psychologically so important. My clothes are clean. My floor, my room is sanitary, dude. So when I'm in here, my body, my mind, and all that stuff is in balance now. It has to be. This injury, look, I was able to do it. Now I can rest and let it just be bruised and go through its healing process. It's pretty fucked up. But I've been saying this. The brutality the white nationalists inflict is real. Black people have known that in this country for hundreds of years. The Jewish people really got a dose of that, let's say, in the 40s, with millions of them being exterminated. What they're doing now is no different. What's different is my extraterrestrial capabilities are preventing them from seeing it through. Okay? They're not going to do another genocide in Germany again. Okay? If I am cool and I do what I'm doing, what I got to do, even though sometimes it's just within my own quarters, but doing what I got to do on the internet or doing what I got to do on the electronic footprint, whether it's on the web or not, doing what I got to do, like I just said, in here to keep my shit together in here, whether I have an injury or not. I have to, in order to survive the brutality that the white nationalists on the planet are inflicting on people who push back. Okay? I push back on them. I happen to really fuck their shit up because of my capabilities. I send it right over to the militaries. We know I do that. So, the militaries that are pushing back on them, let's say. We know I do that. That's why they send out assassins after me. Okay? I know they do that. I'm not paranoid and delusional for saying that they do that. We all know at this point, all my shit goes into the newspapers. So it is, just let me say this, just for fairness, all the more insult to injury to be persecuting a woman and then telling her that you're not even doing it and she's imagining that. And furthermore, I'm always alone. I could really use a hug. But I don't think I really want them from American Men. Before I did this online, I didn't want it anyways. I've always seen you as a gang of pigs. Because you are. And you know what? The things I say are from heaven or extraterrestrial. It's science. It's not some other world in a cloud and everybody's floating down on sand, from the clouds wearing sandals. That's your imagination. Heaven is very explainable, okay? And there is incredible spirituality entwined with that. Angels have spiritual center points too. Angels pray too. So keep praying. Not for yourselves, please. Stop doing that. I kind of got thrown off. But yeah, I did. I totally did. I'm glad I'm doing a face-to-face. Now you see why I lay down on my chair a lot. Because of the brutality that's inflicted on me. And it's worse when I go outside, dude. It is so fucking horrifying out there in D.C. And it's been pretty bad, the places I've put out there. And when I saw them protesting with their white silence banners, that was it for me, man. That was it. I'm never going to forget this last 3 years, folks. Every fucking last thing you've done in this country, I remember it. And I'm not dying. You're not going to sit silently with your banners, whatever the paradoxical shit you're doing, but still waiting for me to die. You might as well stop doing that, okay? I will do what I have to do to survive this brutality, all right? Whether it's in here suffering through injuries or what, dude, I'm going to survive it. And we'll see where this goes. I'm just trying to tell you folks, a lot. I know it's a lot of information. It's like, whoa, World War III. And then she's saying, whoa, there's like this intelligent life forms that are like going to touch down. I am trying to tell you all that all at once. I am, and I've tried to tell you in so many rational ways, and all I've received is what I've stated, some really horrifying reactions to that. So I'm really hesitant now. But you got me in a pickle because I kind of still have to. It's part of my job. You want to say job, but to explain why I'm even doing this, right? Because there are times where I'm like, Archangel, should I just stop fucking doing this? Is there a point to this? You know? Because I really see a lot of Americans, it's just like, I'm wasting my time, right? And it's no, keep doing it. There's got to be some Americans out there that I must be doing this for. And I certainly know there are other nations out there that I will never let the United States organized crime, New York mob, and the KKK invade your country and do some really serious atrocities to your humans there. Not if I can help it, and I can help it. I actually can, and we all know that. So I am, and I'm suffering through a lot of fucking injuries and brutality because of it, which I've documented, but everybody wants to look the other way, and they have that white silence, but carry around the signs. That kind of paradoxical behavior has been fully exposed to other countries. And so when I back it up with, we got 190 million really sick people here. Really sick people here. They fucking believe me. Because basically when it says, I injured my fucking foot really bad, I mean it. When I say, we got 190 million really sick people here, I fucking mean it. It doesn't mean I have the solution to that. It doesn't mean I'm God and I'm going to say, okay, and what you do with that? No. I would hope that other people might want to do some work too. What do we do with that many fucking devil humans? What do we do? I've said a lot of shit. Yeah, that's my opinion. Maybe it could be a mix. What do we do? Because if we don't do something, they're going to keep moving as a group. Their militaries, their mob, their mob mentality, their militias, all of this group is going to keep moving on other nations, all right? I need to get out of this nation too. I need to go somewhere safe. If anybody wants to give me political silence somewhere and can help me get there, I'm willing to go. But I would like to come back here. This is my country. But I don't know where this goes. Nobody is willing to even speak to me, which is, I always come down to this. Dude, I most likely don't even get COVID. I got extraterrestrial shit going all over my name. And you don't even speak to me? This is why I'm like, I say to Jesus, I don't think they're going to be able to get to that place where they don't have diseases. Because you're supposed to have a really long lifespan. I know a lot, right? I do. I could elaborate more, but I don't get that respect or dialogue. There's no point to elaborate when you're not having dialogue. There isn't. And I don't need to be hauled off here, sent to fucking cracker nut houses because I'm actually speaking against your KKK thing, genocide. That's why they freak out. Hello, that's why. Of course the extraterrestrials would not be down with that. And of course the extraterrestrials would never be in support of the Gambino crime family, dude, or the Mexican drug cartel. I don't know. This is what I mean. The Americans are so out of control that I do. I'm like, wow. You know, I could finish this point, but I already made it. I just don't know what to say anymore, okay? I'm going to be okay with my foot. I'm going to be okay with my back. I'm not okay. No. I'm experiencing the most incredible brutality that you could probably experience next to being put into a gas chamber, into what camp they put the Jews in. That's what I'm stopping. That's what I stopped. Okay? There's my point, and I'm going to close with this because it was important and it came back, so it was a God thought. The fact that I choose to believe I don't get COVID and I have all this extraterrestrial stuff going all the fuck over this account, to me is very discouraging. that the humans have chosen not to. Because I'm the one that's supposed to mediate this before it's too late for them. And the earth is dying. I've known that. That's why they came here. Why they're here. They've always been here. You call them angels. Oh well. Look, I give up. I give up. I'm just going to keep turning this over. I'm going to keep turning the United States civilians over. I'm going to keep turning the 80 or whatever, 60% decent and true and loyal United States military over. I'm going to keep... The police I'm not even worried about in this country. The police are fucking so fucking pissed off. The police in the United States are so fucking pissed off. I don't even need to turn them over. They're all good. But I will turn them over. I will turn everybody over to Ra, to God, to the Holy Spirit, to Jesus, because I don't know what to do. My solution is carpet bomb everybody. Yeah, it is. All right. So I'm going. That's my idea. I'm going to keep turning it over to God. God bless America. Say goodbye.